Hello everybody, welcome back to Bandwagon Sports, and today we are going to be talking about a very interesting 2024 NHL draft class prospect. The guy's name is Cole Eiserman, and this is a very intriguing prospect. He is a forward prospect, currently 15 years old, and he will be playing for the U18 Shattuck St.Marys High School Prep program, which is the same program that Casey Mittelstadt came out of. Former top 10 pick by the Buffalo Sabres. So this is a good system that can develop high school guys. I believe Scott Morrow also played in the Shattuck St. Marys system. I could be wrong there though. But anyways, a very good system in Shattuck St. Marys. And Cole Eiserman had a very strong year there. Like crazy. This guy is definitely one of the top prospects in 2024, maybe even first overall, and maybe even the next generational player. So stick around to find out what I think about Cole Eiserman. And we're going to go over his stats and, all his scouting reports and all that. So stay tuned for that, and let's hop into the video. So Cole Eiserman was born August the 29th, 2006, currently 15 years old, and was born in the town of Newburyport, Massachusetts. Now, he does play forward position. He plays left wing, center, right wing. He plays it all. If I were to guess, he is probably going to dedicate himself to left wing or center. I don't know what his face-off rates are like. I don't have access to that info with him playing in a U14 league, but he's also 6 foot 181 pounds, which is NHL ready size already, if you ask me. And you think 3 years down the line when he gets drafted to the NHL, potentially 6'2", 6'3", 200 pounds almost, and that's really great size for a guy who you could project to be a two-way forward, maybe power forward type of player with a lot of offensive upside. That's kind of the player I see right now in a Cole Eiserman, but just a really strong overall player. Just great size already, and that's intriguing already at 15 years old, if you ask me. So now taking a look at the stats for Cole Eiserman this year in the 14U AAA League in the Shattuck St. Marys system. In 50 games played, get ready for this, he had 97 goals, 57 assists for 154 total points, also 48 penalty minutes in there, but wow, oh wow, almost 100 goals in 50 games. That is insane if you ask me. Matvei Michkov looking numbers up on the board. Obviously, Matvei Michkov outplays Cole Eiserman by worlds, but this is a really, really great start to Cole Eiserman's kind of professional career. Again, this year he will be playing most likely in the U18 prep program for Shattuck St. Marys, and I'm really excited to see what he can do there as a 15-year-old. Again, it's a very strong system that can develop NHL prospects. I believe Shattuck St. Marys develops the most NHL prospects out of any high school prep program. So for him to be putting up 3 away from 100 goals in 50 games in the U14 league, that's very intriguing to me, and 154 points as well. I mean, I don't see even U14 players when I go look at a guy like, I don't know, Colton Dock or like Kirby Dock or whatever in their U16, U14 league play. I don't see them putting up crazy numbers like this. And even if I go to a guy like Shane Wright's profile, probably pretty similar numbers to Cole Eiserman. So that's where I'm kind of getting this generational vibe from Cole Eiserman. If he keeps the scoring rate up through every kind of league he plays in, then it's going to be really good for him. And again, I'm going to project this guy to go either to the USNDP program or commit to a university or college program in the NCAA. It's going to be one or the other. I'm probably going to project him to go to a university or college program playing in the NCAA because I think his skill level is going to exceed the USNDP U18 program. He's going to light it up there in 2 years. I mean, man, this is a guy who potentially could put up numbers like Jack Hughes and also have a lot more size on him. And, Cole Eiserman, just like great size as well. You think he has this great frame, he has a great body, there's really no complaints with his body at all, and he's putting up great offensive numbers. He's playing a strong physical game, and he has a strong defensive game as well. So really, when you look at Cole Eiserman, he's a whole package right now. And, you look at his tournament history in the Canada East Selects U12 tournament, 6 games played, 14 goals, 1 assist, 15 points. He played in the Midwest Prime U15 tournament, 8 games played, 8 goals, 15 points. And for Team Kelly in the USA 15 under program, 4 games played, 7 goals, 11 assists. This guy puts up numbers no matter where he plays, and those are just the tournaments he played in, just to throw a few more stats out there for you guys. But bottom line is, this guy can score. This guy's going to be a big defensive, kind of big-bodied sniper. I'm not going to compare him to Alex Ovechkin, but when you look at the stats and you look at the size, you kind of get that Alex Ovechkin frame and kind of a little bit comparison going on just because of, again, the body size and the pure goal scoring ability that Cole Eiserman shows right now. I mean, Ovechkin is 6'4", 210 pounds or something like that. Cole Eiserman could get to be about that size, and also if he is a pure sniper, if he continues excellent goal scoring ability, then, that's kind of your high ground for a comparison for a guy like Eiserman. So when I'm taking a look at a guy like Cole Eiserman, I do notice one thing that is really helping his offensive game, and that is there are two other top prospects in this 2024 NHL draft that are playing on that same Shattuck St.Marys team, and those guys are Canadian at Berkeley Catton, and Canadian at Macklin Celebrini. And Macklin Celebrini had a great season last year as well, put up 120 points in those 50 games, and that's really what I'm looking at. Cole Eiserman is not alone. He has two other elite level prospects in that Shattuck St.Marys system with him currently, and Macklin Celebrini played with him last year. Berkeley Catton, I don't think, played with him. He was in a Saskatchewan system or a Saskatoon team. But anyways, these guys are going to be teammates for the next year, and you could see both Macklin Celebrini and Cole Eiserman go off this year. So again, it's not like Cole Eiserman is doing all this alone. He is doing it with the help of another top prospect in this draft class. But currently when I'm looking at other guys in this 2024 NHL draft class, I don't really see anyone better than him right now. Obviously, there's Aaron Kiviharju, who a lot of hockey fans think is that number 1 overall pick in 2024. He is playing well in the U20 league, and he's only 15 years old. He's played 4 games there, has 1 assist, so really not blowing anyone away. But, for a 15-year-old to get even any play in a U20 league in Europe is pretty impressive, because European hockey teams handle things a lot different than North American hockey teams in terms of their youngsters' development. But yeah, just looking at the list here, Cole Eiserman I do think is definitely the best player in this 2024 NHL draft class so far. I mean, it's not really even close in my eyes. Obviously, you can take a look at a guy like Emil Vinny, who's played 2 games so far this year, won the U20, won the U18, and he's definitely the consensus number 1 goalie. But Cole Eiserman is the number 1 prospect in this 2024. Why do I keep just saying 24? He's the consensus number 1 pick in the 2024 NHL draft. In my eyes right now, that might change over the next year once more of these guys get play in their respective leagues. But right now, Cole Eiserman is number 1. And when I look at his potential, what I see out of him is a first-line, potentially generational player. I definitely do think Cole Eiserman will most likely be a franchise-defining player if he keeps up this offensive production, keeps up his solid defensive game as well, his good physical skills, and if he grows another 2 or 3 inches and gets 15 pounds on him, just really continuing to build that frame out. This is a potentially franchise player at the very least, and again, potentially a generational player, because he is scoring like a generational player should in U14 play and whatnot. So right now I'm going to put a franchise tag on him. I do think Cole Eiserman will be a franchise level player for whatever team drafts him, and that's honestly all I'm going to say right now. I'm not going to say I'm not putting a player comparison. I'm not going to say how many points he's going to max out at or whatever. I'm just going to say that this guy right now in my eyes is a franchise level player. So that is all I have to say about Cole Eiserman today. And yes, so thank you all so much for watching. I know I haven't posted a video like this where I talk about a player or whatever in a few weeks, and that is because I have been really busy with school, just recording episodes of HLM 22, the San Jose Sharks GM mode, which I recommend you check out. Just recording an episode of that has been a struggle with kind of how busy I am with homework and trying to balance family and friends with that homework and school. It is really tough, and YouTube is kind of on the back burner for me right now because of that, because I do have my priorities in check, and I really do want to upload videos for you guys, but unfortunately it is, again, my kind of 3rd, 4th, 5th priority at the moment. So I'm really happy I have time to record this one for you, and I do hope you guys enjoy this one, because it's going to be far and few between where I talk about prospects and players. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, I'm very appreciative of you guys just sticking around and kind of being patient with me. And yeah, I will see you in the next one, though. I am not quitting. I will see you in the next one. But yeah, for now, bye.